Okay, so everything had some time to dry. All the planking is in place, and we have it closed in, and we get the first opening on top. What we're going to do now in this video is going to be all about planking. We're going to create the opening on the bottom. So let's take a look at the instructions. So we're actually moving on to section K. So this is really going to start to look wild, because look what it's going to look like when we're finished. Well, I hope mine looks like that, or at least close to it. But you can see this is going to be all about planking in this video, with the exception of the parts that are going to go on top of the poop deck, forming the walls. And I think we're going to do that first. I just want to get those so they'll be dry by the time we finish doing the planking. So those are pieces K11 and K10. Good. And for this section, we're going to do the black. There we are. So that looks good. So that's all set. So we got to put all this aside, and we're going to let this dry. So the first piece is going to go all the way out to the edge where the rudder is going to go. So let's get the piece of planking. So it's going to have to be glued into place, but it's going to be twisted like that. And it starts to twist around right here. This is going to go just over where the first bulkhead is. So the bend is going to be right about over here. Alright, so we're going to nail this, and then when we go towards the back, then I'll put the glue on, and then we'll clamp that section. But what we got to do now is we got to nail everything. There we go. Show you guys all the way at the bow. And what we're going to do, like we've been doing, is we're going to cut the extra. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing for the next strip. Alright, I think we can go ahead and actually, this is going to go down to right about there. Okay, so the bottom section is closed in, and what I had to do is there are little openings. You can see we ended up having to close in, so we got everything closed in, and now we got to do the sides. So the sides are it almost looks like a smile. So it'll come in to just about the third bulkhead at the aft section, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just about a 3.5 in the forward section. So right about here. So this is where we have to start making the smile. Alright, then we got this side done. So hopefully you guys can see that kind of a smile forming. And we'll sand all this down later on when we do the back. But that's looking pretty cool. So we'll be able to look in and see all that. Okay, so now we got to do the bow section. Smell of wood is awesome, especially when you put the hot iron to it. It's got that fresh cut wood smell. Alright, let me show you guys what we have right now. So we closed it in on the bottom. You can see we have that kind of like a smiley face. So they did, in the instructions, they didn't close in all the gaps like that on the bottom, but I did. I just wanted to get it done. So this is all set. So now we're able to move on. So in the next section, or in the next video, we're actually gonna start planking, and we're gonna go all the way up to this bulkhead. All the way across, we gotta cut out the holes for the cannons and these little holes, and then we're gonna go across. Then we're gonna go up to the poop deck, and we're gonna go up, and we're actually gonna put the walls over here where the forecastle would be. So my friends, this was a long video. I'm sorry, there was a lot that I had to do. So I thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, I'll talk to you guys soon.